Hey guys. So this is like going to be the first of hopefully many like community analyses slash critiques that I do. Disclaimer, these are, videos that have been submitted in the Discord server and they understand like, I'm not a pro player and they also understand like they gave me consent to do these reviews. And also, yeah, I think I thought it'd be fun. This is as helpful as it is for me as hopefully it is for you guys. So yeah, without any further ado, let's watch this. So this was submitted a few days ago. It looks like a singles game, and it's this guy in the gray, so the one closest to the camera. Let's start from the absolute beginning. Okay, nice. So far, a very passive counter attack-esque playstyle. Nice. Okay. So here, after this flick, um, I don't know what your name is, but you come back to the middle, and that's like the safe option. But usually after you play a very good like smash, downward shot, the most common reply is that short return, like they are doing now. So I was taught, and I believe most people are taught, that if you play a good smash, you should just follow up straight. So don't go to the middle and then run towards the front. So kind of just run straight. And I'll save you a few seconds or a few microseconds maybe, and that lets you get to the shot a little bit earlier. Because say you play this offensive shot off the flick, but then you basically throw away the opportunity because you're just lifting now, so they have the opportunity to attack. I'm watching this again, see where he is. Yeah, you could definitely have played another net here. You're taking it again pretty low. Um, because you came back to the middle instead of just running directly. But yeah, try and keep the attack basically. Nice, nice. Good attack clear. I actually need to make this a bit quieter. I don't know if you guys can hear me. So here, if you notice where he is, he's in the forehand corner. Um, but your positioning is you're covering this side more. Ideally, your left foot should be on the line and your right foot should be leading out. That's just like a really small thing. But it's just like more optimal positioning, if you will. You should be taking these nets a bit higher. I understand that you got to this one like not optimally, but you just strive to be taking it higher. I think someone else said this in the chat as well. But yeah, um, a good habit. I was told because I had that problem. I think I still do, but it's gotten better. Before you even move, especially for nets, your racket should lead your body. Yeah, nice, nice. So here you play this drop, and you kind of just like are like, okay, what is this guy gonna do next? Um, and we should try and be a little bit more proactive. So there's two things. One, like when you play a drop, like again, you should be anticipating the most dangerous shot, which is always a straight short reply. So here you should be already like here already, anticipating at least this shot. Because if they lift it back to you, like if you're running this way and they lift it back to you, you should be able to just catch it, even if you're off balance. That's what I'm thinking. You should be able to catch it regardless. But yeah, here you play like a pretty loopy drop, and so you have enough time to recover. But that also means they have enough time to play stuff like this, and yeah. So again, no, sorry, just a higher net. Like you're ready for it, but you're taking it so low. Like this net is gives them so much time. Um, yeah, to just reply. Nice, 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 nice. So a little bit of the same thing again. You play like a good drop, and you're returning a little bit to the middle instead of just going directly forward. Because like you saw how low he was taking it, like his racket was barely off the ground. And from that position, like what are your like realistic options, right? You can play something short, but it's like really loopy like that. You can try to lift it, but one is from mid-court and his racket's so low off the ground that it's probably only going to go to your mid-court at best. Three, he could play across net, but like even pros rarely do that. So at this skill level, you really shouldn't have to worry about that, right? So when you play a drop like that and it catches them that much off guard, like you should be looking for that short, loopy response and trying to kill it. Nice, nice. Okay, good. Nice. So what happened here? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I feel like you could have easily read that. Yeah, a little bit of the same thing. A little bit of you play this drop and you kind of just stand there for a second, be like, oh shit, like what are they gonna do? Um, and that leads you to being a little bit confused when they play something cross. Well done, well done. Good rally. Actually, no, I was gonna say something about your positioning here, but no, it's quite good. Um, I think you were just over anticipating a smash, and I don't know if you played with this player before or what you know about him, but from what it looks like, he doesn't have that strong of a smash. Um, so I would try and adjust your positioning based on your opponent's tendencies as well, not just where they're at exactly. So like if they are a hard smasher, then by all means, like this is a position that I would probably do as well. But um, I don't think like a drop like this should have um, taken you by that much surprise, considering it was a high serve and like you were ready. You should have been prepared. You got it back? Good, 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 good. Awesome, awesome. Nice done. Well done, well done. See, that was perfect. There you go. So here, you should have seen this very like off balance loopy shot. You should have been running towards the net, and like at least with your racket up, like at least net level, if not higher, if you're able to just push it down, because you could have easily ended the rally here, but instead like you're taking it so low again. Could have played a net, but lift it back, punish the backhand. Good, good, nice, nice slice, nice, nice position better. So here, unless you're able to do a really good like what's it called? Like a really good like one jump backhand smash, I would probably have played a clear or a drop here. Simply because when you're off balance and you play an attack that's not an absolute winner, it just puts you under more pressure. Like right here, like luckily you get this one back, but like I'm saying, like it didn't do you any favors, and you're still under a lot of pressure. Nice, nice, well done. See, there you go. That's the winner. Nice, nice. I want to look. I want to go back a little bit. Okay. Nice defense, but let's see what we could have done better here. Positioning is a bit better. Yeah, this was okay. Okay. Yeah, just better defense work. The first smash, that short lift. Nice. So the same thing. This is the last time I'll mention. I don't know how many times you do this, but like, look, you play the recovery shot, and you just kind of just like walk back to the center. Like, like this isn't over. You need to like come back to preferably the front at least, because like it's been some, it's been like three times he's done this where you play a drop, he's played a cross, and you're like completely out of balance. You get this one back, but it still leads to you losing the rally. Nice, nice, nice. Take it a bit higher. So yeah, you should be taking these nets higher. Okay, I guess this is his third set. Nice. Better, see? That was better. Running up after the smash. Good follow up. And so like right here, right here, right here. So like you see how high you're taking this net or taking this serve? And like part of it is because it's so loose, but you should have this mentality, this I guess intent is like a word that one of my coaches back in North Carolina used to use a lot. You need to show the intent because when your racket is low, you can only play defensive shots, right? But when your racket is up like this, your opponent can't come up as much as they'd like because they need to worry about the drive, the downward shots as well. And you just have a lot more options. So this is a good example of what your mentality and attitude should be when getting these serves, even in singles. Like in doubles, it's super obvious, like right, the serve return, but in singles, like having an aggressive serve return is also very important. Nice, well done. So here as well, your stance should be a little bit like this. Like your right foot should be up here, like facing the net, and your left foot should be more here, just because you're looking for that straight with a priority or bias towards the front. Just a little critique. I wouldn't say mistake. And then here as well on this shot. So at this level, right? And I don't, of course, this is always case by case basis, but you played with this person. This is your third set. It looks like, or third rotation. I don't know. So you probably have a good idea of what this person's backhand abilities is like. Um, and you should be adjusting your position accordingly. If your opponent, for example, can only play the backhand straight shot, you should be right here waiting for it and just taking it as soon as possible. If they can play, a clear but it's not good, you take, a step back, but you still just wait for those. Here you're just very like you're very in the middle, and it's like you're not really punishing them for being this late. You're just letting them get back in their rally. And also like this was very like I don't know what the word is. Like there was no intent to the shot as well. It was like the ball's come. Oh yeah, I have to play the shot, and it just like you push it over. Here there should have been like an extra step, like a rush into it, a push downwards. You could have gotten to that ball just a little bit higher, played something a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, the same thing here again. Um, you play another great attack clear, and you force him to use the backhand. This time relatively late, but you're so far back. Like, are you expecting like a backhand smash or something? But um, yeah. So he plays his drop, and instead of you punishing him and him being under pressure, now you are the one lunging down and being under pressure, and that's not good. And so now he has the attack. Fortunately, he doesn't punish you for it, and unforced error. Nice. Nice. Well done. Nice. Well done. So yeah, here another great example. So you play this shot, and I maybe you think it's a winner. Um, I guess that's what it looks like, but you kind of just like sit there and just like look and like, oh, like God, like that was a good shot, or like are they gonna get it back? And of course they get it back, but now you're the one late. Nice, nice, nice. I'll take the net higher. So here, your positioning should have been more like, oh, you can't see my finger. Sorry, your positioning should left foot should be here. You should be covering the straight more, basically. Nice work getting it back. Well done. Nice aggression, nice intent. That's good. Just take it higher. Good. Good run. Nice. Want to see more of this. That was good. Nice cross smash defense. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. I like that. I want to see more of that. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but yeah, like that step forward, that initiative, that rush forward. One that shows like good game awareness, but two, it just also shows like, intent and just like overall, this shows like, better skill than what I was looking at like literally 3, 4 minutes ago. So well done. I like that already. Nice. This 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 lift is way too short. Um, either focus on speed and the lines or focus on height. This was way too short. Um, you know, he should have won here basically. Nice. So yeah, same thing. You play drop, he plays a cross, and you're very off balance about it. So yeah, I really just need to work on that singles defense. Like this is never good. Like I know sometimes it's unavoidable and it's all you can do to just get the smash back, but this is why we practice, this is why we train. If you have a coach, I'd really ask to focus on singles smash defense and really work on, those those short blocks to this first line around here. Well done. Well done. Good, good, good. Nice cross. Only critique here is you're not following up at all. You literally you play it, you're off balance, and you recover, but you're just standing there. Like you should be at the very least jogging towards the short reply. Because what if he gets it back, right? Like you seem very fit and like you have solid like understanding like a high beginner intermediate level of footwork, but at the very most you're gonna get it back super late and play short left and you're gonna be under pressure if he gets it back, right? Which he did. It was just out. Good. So if you want to play the fast and flat game like this, like you drove back that serve and like it's very flat, you need to have your racket up. Because basically when this happens, you're basically telling, or at least when I do it, because I think, okay, if I play a fast and flat, like that means that I want to play the fast and flat game. It means I have confidence in my drives or that I can physically overpower the opponent. But you're not doing yourself any favors if your racket is down and you start this flat game. So keep that in mind. Because like, see, he plays a drive back, right? And it's very like high, like it was an upward shot. So if your racket was up and he drives you with an upward trajectory, you can just smash it back down and boom, game over. Good defense. Nice, nice, nice. Keep the racket up. Keep the racket up. Well done. Nice. Nice, very like neutral game. Pick the net higher. Okay, what happened here that went wrong? So okay. So yeah, take that net higher, right? So this net or this lift, super short. Look where he's hitting it, right? Like there was no speed, there was no height. So that's one problem. But also another problem is like there's no you're it doesn't really look like you're hurrying back to the center. Like maybe you are, and like I this is the first time I've seen your footage, but um ideally you would see a higher lift and then more urgency back to the middle because like even if you get off a good lift, you're not out of trouble yet. So yeah, you get it back, good. Yeah, nice try, nice try. It was good, good effort. Hang on, I want to see something. Okay, good, nice. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I really just work on that singles defense. Yeah, nice slice, beautiful. Yeah, I'm just trying to see something. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. So here, I would have been anticipating the lift. Like you obviously you're playing the net game, so it looks like you're wanting the lift to attack. So I'm not quite sure why you're like switching to your backhand. Like even your footwork's in the right place too. So I think this is like, but I think my critique here is like, if you have like an intent like to go through with it, like if you play the net game and you want the lift, like don't throw it away by then playing a backhand. Like even if you did get off this backhand, like why did you go through that risk of playing the net game and getting the lift anyways, right? Nice. Very well done. Well done. That's a good example of a lift or a block I want to see. Well done. Well done. You see how like even there, like your bracket wasn't all the way up to the net level. It was like, mid net. But you see how when you play that net compared to when you take it lower, how much more pressure you put your opponent underneath, right? Yeah, good example. So here, this might just be a play style preference. I'm not sure it's necessarily a critique. It might just be commentary. I noticed that like you get a lot of lifts and you're clearly the better mover between the two of you. But when you get these lifts, you just play like a clear back, which seems kind of like a waste. It's always like an attack clear or a high clear straight across. Like you should add some variety with some half smashes or some drops as well. I think that would, just it would just make your game a lot more effective. Nice. Oh, it's out. Good. Nice. So here, like again, your racket should be up. Because like from this position, right? Like the most dangerous shot is a straight fast drive, and just from the based on the way he's like whipping his arm, like you should be anticipating something with power. You get it back somehow. Like I'm impressed. But yeah, if your racket was up, you'd have a lot easier time doing it, and you'd also have options. Like that was literally an overhead behind you. That was insane. Nice, nice. Ooh, got me. Nice, well done, well done. Right, well done, well done. So this is a good example of like if you want to lift it back to them, you need to lift it back to that, into the second. This is the second line, and this is third. You need to lift it back into that second and third area if you want to lift it back. You can't just be like lifting it short and it ends up here. Yeah, so I kind of saw that coming. Not gonna lie. So it looks like here you're anticipating like a smash, considering how far back you are, but you need to see like where the opponent is taking this shot. Um, I don't know if you're at the level where you can like kind of read what shot people are doing based on their racket, but like based on just like they're taking it from this position and just the way the racket face is showing, it like at least to me looks very clearly a slice. I don't know if you can recognize that, but um, so sorry, I'm getting with it. So ignore like let's assume you don't know this is a slice, right? And all we know is that he's taking this relatively late. He did a China jump, and the racket is like behind. He's hitting it like this, right? He can't really generate that much power from this position. At most, he can do a half smash, right? And based on the full smashes we've been seeing, a half smash you should be able to handle. So I would have been a little bit up more. That's it. Good done. Good job getting this back. Good job. That's good. He also doesn't seem that good of a mover, at least compared to you. He might be a little bit older. You could have played a net here as well and punished him, make him run the diagonal. I see a lot of like if you're ever out of balance, or he plays a diagonal shot, you always lift it back, which sometimes is okay. But if that's all you do, then the opponent knows to anticipate for that. And your goal in singles is to make their life harder, not easier. So well done, well done. Yeah, so here, just wrong positioning of feet. You're still like this position tells me you're like, you're expecting a straight shot. Like if they were here, this position would be good. But since they are clearly on the other side, you should be a little bit more to the right. Yeah, because they play a straight shot, but you're diving like they play a cross. You almost get it though, so I applaud you for that. So a little critique here. So you play this net, right? But you're doing a split step back, and you're back to the center. You should be, like the split step is correct, but you should be here. And the reason is because again, the most dangerous shot, the shot that has the least amount of time to reply to, is another net. But you like play the net and then you step back, anticipating like a lift. Like that's very common, like like beginner-esque level like habit. Especially when you're tired or your footwork, you don't believe in it. But anyways, this is besides the point. Yeah, they play the net. That was just my critique. Like, play. Sorry, I can't do the two things at once. That was just my critique. Like, if you play the net, you want to play that game, you need to stay there and like have presence at the front and make like if they want to play a net, like they have to really up their game. Like, don't make their life easy. Like, make them consider like, oh shit, like he's at the front. Like, if I don't play a good net, like he's gonna punish me. So like make their life harder. Like, stay up there, have that presence, be a little bit intimidating. And then the second thing that I want to talk about, which just happened right here. So again, here they take that late shot, and like if you see where he's taking it from, um, hang on. So you play the good cross bat lift. Like look how low he's taking it from. Look how like late he is to the shot. Like at this skill level, you shouldn't be afraid of like a really good all the way to the back like lift. There's just simply not the wrist and there's simply not the technique at this level to do that. So you should be looking for that front shot because that is the most likely shot, especially when they're that late and that low off the ground. So your racket should be high and you should be aggressive, ready to pounce when that ball comes. Because if you were, you would have just smashed it down, or you'd have played like a really tight net and just gave them under more pressure. Good. I like the net play. Nice. There you go. So again here, like we really just need to get that first step just needs to be a lot faster. This was a good defense from him, sure. Nice, nice. Oh, copy. Good, good. No. Actually, this is a good example. I can show you this. So like you see how like his racket is high, like it's above the net. So this is why you're like scared to come up. Because like, and this is why his soft shots are so effective because his racket is so high, he can play the downward shots. Yeah, it's just an example. I don't know if it helps. But a critique I do have is your footwork. You should be like left foot should be on the line. Your right foot should be over here. You should be looking for that straight shot. Good. Punish that short clear. Good. You read this very well. Good rally. Good rally. Good. Better. I like this. Nice. Okay, let's see what happened here. Yeah, so hmm, I think yeah, I think it's bad luck. I was gonna say actually I'll say this and maybe if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I was wanting to say it looks like you play the shot and then you just kind of watch and see what the reaction is. I'm not quite sure, of course, because I'm not you. I don't know what's going through your head. But if you play a shot like that, you're at the very least your racket should be up because this was a very fast flat shot. So what's going to happen? At the very least, you know that the shot that they reply with is going to be fast. There's a tendency that it will be flat, which is why you have a racket up and just ready. But there's also a tendency they play a soft shot, right? So like if you play that shot, you just got to be ready for that next shot even quicker. That's what I wanted to say. I don't know if that makes sense. And also, when you're this low, like when you get to the shuttle this low, it's really hard to play the cross. Like I know why you play the cross, right? Because you want to buy yourself more time and get yourself into position. But when it's this low, it's just technically harder, especially because like look how far you're taking it away from the net. And it looks like it looks like you were trying to play just like a very flat cross lift. That's just not going to work. So if you ever find yourself in a situation like this where like you're like really reaching and like your racket's scraping the floor, just play a straight lift. I promise, like it'll be better. You'll have a higher chance of winning that rally. So yeah, keep the racket up. You read this one very well, but have the racket up before it. And then let's see. Okay, good. Yeah, so like this is a better example. Like ideally you'd be a little bit closer, but like this is a good example of you staying at the net, and really punching any shots that they play. Um, yeah, and you do a very good job of pushing it. Nice, very well done. Nice. So here, I actually would have played a straight block because this was slightly crossed. Like I also noticed that like you like very favor like your forehand defense, which is not bad in singles. But yeah, just think of like where is the opponent hitting and just try to make them run more. So again, it's the same thing. You play across and you just like sit there for like literally like 3 seconds, not really, like maybe like 1.5 seconds, but you just watch there and you're like, what are they gonna do? And you leave this much of the court open. So well done. Good lifts. Oh, sorry, good chops. Well done, well done. Just have some more variety in your shots. What happened? Well done. Well done. So here again, there's just no aggressive follow-up. Like I've seen you do it a few times here where you've played a smash and you just kept running up and smash the second one down, but here there was none of that. So just be a little bit more consistent with that. Again, that this lift looks half-hearted. This one right here, like it looks like you're playing with someone just for the fun of it, and you might be. I don't know, but like yeah, this needs to be higher. It needs to be faster. Well done though on the defense. There you go. So when you see someone take it like this low, like you really should be like breathing down your neck at this point because even if they do play a lift, it's gonna be like this far. Like you're gonna have so much time to get it. So you really should be breathing down their neck if they're this low. Unless of course they do play like a crazy backhand, which happens sometimes, but like that's a pro level. So again, I don't know how good this guy's like cross backhand is, especially when it's ridiculously low like this. But that's a very low probable shot. The most likely shot is you're gonna try and play a net or a lift, right? So like really account for that and be closer, be more aggressive here. Thankfully, like it was so high that you were late, you're still able to push it down. But yeah, just critiques. Uh, so again here, like you play like an around the head, like one jumped smash, and you kind of just like take a second to reset and just chill out. Which like in singles you just don't have time for. So you really need to like hit that shot as soon as you land, like be at least going back to the middle at the very least. It's like if he had played a drop right there, like you would have been under so much pressure. Again, actually no, not bad, not bad. You move up. Well done, well done. So here, like you can again, this is just my commentary. You can tell by like his like relaxed stance, like he's not gonna play something with power. This looks like a very tired, lazy drop shot. So I think in the game you need to try and practice this kind of awareness, like where is my opponent's physical like abilities at? Like is his endurance good? Like does it look like he's gonna play something scary? And like of course these aren't things that you can just learn in an instant. Like this is more like an experience, intuition, game sense kind of thing. Um, but these are things you should try and incorporate into your game and at least try to be mindful about, right? Because here, like, it looks like of course, you're intimidated by the smash, so it looks like you're quite far back, very defensive. But like, if you had, noticed, like, oh, this looks like a very lazy shot, it's either going to be a drop or a clear, especially given like how he's just kind of just like hitting like this. Like, there's no way you swing like this and get enough power for a smash. So I would have taken a step forward, or at least had been a little bit, at least mentally prepared for the drop. Yeah, this is fine. I would have played a drop here would have been fine too. Yeah, yeah, he's playing lazy now. Yeah, he looked tired. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, here. What? Nice, nice. Well done, well done. I want to talk about this shot. I want to watch this one more time. Sorry. So it's really this shot. I'm very. So this shot, I think the issue is the reason why you're reaching out like this is because you don't. Yeah, there's a split step, but you're not. You didn't move your feet here. You just reached out and kind of just tried to like reach it, and you did, but like it was a very like like poor shot. Like the dude deserved to win that rally at this next point, in my opinion. But I think here, like even like a half step or like a hop would have helped tremendously. And then like this resetting time, like you need to try and at least make your way back to the middle again. Because like you're leaving this much of the court out. Like you could have played a straight, you could have played a drop, and it would have been really hard. I don't know if he's just like, helping you and he's sparring, so he's like intentionally doing drop or body shots towards you. But yeah. This is also very good. Make him run that distance. You don't always need to push it back. Good. I would have probably. So here, I would have played the straight. I don't think there's always a need to play the cross. The crosses actually slow the game down, and he looks tired here. So you need to be putting under. You need to be putting him under pressure. So like here, I would have played a straight net. Actually, he plays a cross, and like look how far back he is. Like he's anticipating you to push it back, which you do, and then he plays it to you, and yeah, he was reading across though. Well done. And then of course, yeah, there's that little like chill out. I don't know what to call it. This like little moment you have here where whenever you play a cross drop in particular, where you just like kind of just sit back, there's no urgency. That's what I'm looking for. But you need to have some urgency because if they get, the cross drop back and it's a good reply, you have to run the longest distance in the court. The backhand, what is this called? The backhand, like this backhand left corner to the forehand right corner, right? That's the longest diagonal in the game. So that puts you under a lot of movement pressure. Nice, 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 nice deception. I'm okay with this. Good backhand. Nice. You're playing a lot better and smarter right here. Nice. So again, like if you play something fast and flat, expect the fast and flat. Like this second shot, like you shouldn't be taking it so awkwardly like that. Well done. Hang on, man. But I want to see what happens here. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So like, yeah, like here you have a fast and flat rally, but every time you play a drive, you put your racket back down. I know I'm repeating myself, but like if this, I'm thinking like if you were like here next to me, this is how I would be talking to you. I would be trying to like point that out every time just so it makes sense. Um, Also, don't feel the need to continue the fast and flat. Like here, if you had to play a soft shot, it looks like you would have thrown him off a lot of balance. That's actually something I like to do a lot too. Is like if I'm playing like singles with someone and we're in a drive rally, but we're either even or like I'm slightly ahead, I'll suddenly play a really soft shot, and that will usually put them under a lot of like confusion and pressure. So try and keep that in mind. Nice, nice. Well done. Nice. I would have smashed here, but it's fine. So again, you see this backhand clear, but you return to the middle. At the very like, sorry, I'm not gonna go into tangent again. So basically, just look for that front for this shot here because that's most likely. Which see happens here. And honestly, I would have just played a net. Yeah, I would have played a net. I would have made him run. Whoa, good backhand smash. Nice. Nice. Well done, well done. But again, you play the shot and you just kind of just like are just like waiting. More urgency, more being proactive. Well done. Again, the same thing here. You play a flat drive to the deep line corner, which is always like a hard shot to recover from, even at the pro level. But your positioning is almost correct. I would want to see you a little bit closer. But your racket needs to be up. Because like again, what are they going to do from there? They're either going to play a short, you know, lift or a short like block, which is the most common, or they're going to play something to the back, which might happen, but that's very dependent on the player's like physical raw strength, or they might play something cross, which at this level doesn't seem likely. So again, keep it up. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna edit these two videos, but I just got a call, so I had to pause it real quick. So let's rewind a few seconds. So yeah. And you don't always have to play a smash as well. Like again, variety is key. Something I personally like to do is if like I'm in this situation where they're running to a corner like this, rushing to get this lift, I will jump right, but I will play a drop to that same corner. And the reason why is because that's just very taxing to suddenly change directions again. Um, your mileage may vary, of course, but this was good. Good follow up. Just a bit unlucky, but you did everything right here. Um, just need to be a little bit higher at the net and really like have some foresight into what is the most likely shot to come up next. Nice. Yeah, he's tired. There you go. See, have your racket up like that, and you have so many more options. Nice, you got that back. I think, let's see what happened here. I think here actually you were running to get like this shot. But I think you were too mentally committed to just that. And that sounds very contradictory to what I've been saying this entire time. But like it happens. But like yes, the short reply is the most probable shot. But sometimes opponents will do stuff like this. Um, and this comes with experience. I imagine in a year or two, if someone would do this to you, you would definitely catch this. Like you're very agile. Yeah, it is what it is. Unlucky, unlucky. Nice. Yeah, I just really take these nets a lot higher. You'd be able to. Nice. Again, here, you play this cross, but there's no urgency. Like you should be like literally sprinting with your racket up, trying to demolish this. Um, but yeah, is that in? That was in. Let's see, where is he? Honestly, out of yeah, no, this is fine. I'm okay with this. Well done, well done, well done. Nice, good defense. Oh, beautiful, dude, beautiful. Well done, good net. Well done. Nice aggression, nice intent. Yeah. If you want to play that game, like really commit to that game. That was a good example of what you should be doing. Keep your racket up. Yeah, play that fly game. Well done. Okay. So I know this was a lot to unpack, so I'll let you watch this. If you have any questions, get back to me. But the main takeaways really are um, variety. If you play like a certain shot, like really like buy into it. Like so, if you play the fast and flat game, keep your racket up and really play that game. If you want to play the net game, like really be up there at the net, ready to punish them if they play a net, and be ready for the lift if they give you a lift, right? Um, if you play a cross drop, like follow up on that cross drop. Don't like watch if they're gonna get it or watch if it goes over. Um, and then, like, of course, when you're at around the net area, have more urgency and show that aggression, that intent. Like, don't be playing nets um, below the net, for lack of better words, right? Like, ideally, you want to be like your racket wants to be at the tape level, right? That's ideally where you want to be playing nets. That gives you more options, and that just gives you the best like quality. So keep that in mind as well. And I think that's really it. I think like your footwork is great. It needs a little bit of tweaking, but like you're obviously very fast, very agile. Like you have like a solid understanding of the game. But yeah, this is what I would give to you. I hope this helps, man. And yeah, like and subscribe, I guess.